Okay, so I'm doing a crazy run where I'm going to go and grab a whole bunch of bodies for the death stills. I only have 3 right now. The buggy is empty. The buggy will become a hearse. We're going to make this happen. Try and make up my own adventures here with Dune, and today this is the one. It's not going to be a long run, but it should be kind of hilarious. Also, I need to get some kills with that artisan Rafik Snubnose for part of the journey, so I figure I can kill 2 sandflies with 1 stone. Yep, that's the level of stupid that's going to come out of me today. It's going to be hard to ignore all this fine loot along the way, but we are going to fill this buggy with the dead, not with rocks. So our first stop is that little outpost up there on the left. I'm not sure how many guys are in there. You gotta be kind of quick because the bodies do disappear pretty fast. So I'm gonna park as close as I can. Uh-oh, I see other people are here, so we might not have as many bodies as I would like. Let's see what happens. Clearly this gun is not ideal. It is an older gun that I have been subjected to having to use.
Let's get the bastard.
I'll get you!
Who is shooting at me?
Weapon empty.
Heck with that gun. Let's do it.
Let's get the bastard.
I should be exsanguinating them too, but that'll fill up so quick it won't matter, so. Probably the most ghoulish part is that you have to carry the body back and forth one at a time.
I spy an Imperial dog.
Empty! Reloading! Tossing grenade!
All right, what are we at? Let's see. Yeah, we're not quite halfway there, so we got a ways to go. Oh, lots of guys up there. I'll be using the knife on them. I'm not going to try with that stupid gun.
Get them.
Shields up.
Shields on.
Found them.
To arms. They're coming. Shields up. Enemy found. I'm on your back. Shields on. They're here.
Reloading. Take a loader.
Found you.
I got you covered.
Well, this gets a little more exciting than I thought. This might actually have everybody we need.
Enemy found. Shields on. Your water is mine. Shields up.
I love them. I'm just taking pot shots. It's hilarious. Okay. Just let me put your friend away, and I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I lost some of those bodies. They're probably already gone.
Your water is mine. Shields on.
Yep. Look at that. I just saw one disappear. There's the buggy. There it is.
Shields up.
This is so ghoulish. It really cracks me up, the idea. Maybe they're like trying to fend me off and I'm like collecting their dead. Lord.
Shields on.
They owe me a medipack there, so I figure I'll take that.
Attack.
Tossing grenade. More grenade.
Shields up.
Whoa. Swirling. That direction? Where's the darn buggy? Whoa. Do not need to catch on fire.
Fire in the hole.
On one hand, I appreciate that it grabs walls and stuff, so you don't just fall to your doom. On the other, it often does it when it's the least convenient for you. Alright, we're halfway there. The buggy is half full. This place does have plenty of people, though. I didn't think it would be so easy as to come to a single outpost and fill up. Is there anything in here worth taking? Let's see. Oh, money. Cool. Okay. Just the sheer horror of what's happening here is... Oh, okay. Oh, someone shot me from down here. There's another guy around here. Where? This might save me some time. Yeah, we'll just slip around back here. I think there's plenty. You could grab them, even hit the ground. Okay, let's see. We're already up to 350,000 units of water once they are put through this still, so not too shabby.
Throwing grenades.
You know what? This is a great time to use it.
To reload.
Whoa. Random spice? I'll bet you this has something. Nope. Busted. Okay. Wow. This is some hard day's work here. Been here for the entire afternoon into the evening. It's honest Fremen style work, I guess. Oh, my band ran out. That's funny. Must run out every time I leave. I'm gonna tell you, this pistol is not exactly the best. Wow, multiple headshots, and he's just like, whatevs. I got him. Oh, and that was it. That was the last one. Whoa, grenade. Wow, that was a quick grenade. That is going to be such a waste of resources. Fabricate a full set of Slaver Scout armor. Obviously, I'm way behind on some of these journeys. All right, 3 more of you to go. Oh wait, I can get my decent gun back out. All right, let's take a look here. I think. Oh, there's a guy over there. Cut all but 2 in one outpost. That's pretty awesome. Oh, maybe there's even. I wonder, can I get more in there? No, I don't think so. And the hunt very briefly continues. Probably to that little camp right there, actually. Yeah, how close do I really need to get? Let's turn this thing so that it makes it easier to leave.
Who's that? Who's there? What? Get there!
Come with me. Oh, there is room to fill up the entire thing. That's so cool. Okay. Off we go. Next camp. That should do it. Oh, look at this.
United we stand. What's your
Yeah, really just run that guy over.
advice to all?
All right. that's the buggy full. However, we still have the front seat. All right, 1 second here. Now, considering how long it takes to render each body, which is basically an hour, I should have enough for quite a while. I only have 2 death stills. I didn't go too crazy here, so wasn't much reason. So if you're not aware, you don't actually have to transport each of those bodies out of the inventory one at a time. You can actually access the inventory from whatever storage place you want to use. I built a special container for the bodies, and we'll be putting them in there just right here. So first, let's get rid of our passenger. There you go. Now the buggy. Let's see if the crate can hold it all. It might not. Oh, it's getting close. Nope, couldn't hold the last one. That's actually very funny. All right, so the last body is going to have to come somewhere else. Don't have enough water storage, so we can't just use it. We'll put it over here. If I hadn't gone for that last dude, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. All right, so that was the Bring Out Your Dead run. And it was quite successful. We got plenty. In order to use all of these, I'm going to need to either upgrade my water storage areas, because you cannot put a body in the death still if you don't have enough circuit for the water. And since it's 25,000, it wouldn't have been, or it would have not worked out. So I either need to add some cisterns or make some stuff, and I can only make one more of these. Now we finished this stuff. That's cool. Let's go and toss this where it belongs. All right, I'm just going to do some random stuff now and just play for a little bit longer and just let it run. You know what I really need is just medium. After I do this quick run, I'm going to do a flight into Shoal, and you guys can see that foolishness. Back up, I need some copper. Oh, that'll do enough copper, I think. Wow. Playing this game, I did find a really cool spot for a ton of different stuff, and it was up here on this ridge. Is it that one or that one? Can't remember, but one of these two, you can really hook yourself up. Whoa, I just died. Epic. Who's shooting me? Him? Alright. Oh. You gonna hide, huh? Jerk. Just snipes me right out of the vehicle. Good for him. Should play Call of Duty. funny that even copper is poor efficiency. I've got a decent cut array up there. And the right PSU for it, too. I bet I'm too close. Oh no, good. What? Am I just not close enough to that? Because that's definitely fuel cells.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Sandstorm. In 2 minutes. Like I'm going to be able to get back to base in 2 minutes. Fortunately, I think this is a friendly base right here.
I see someone.
Hey, settle down, guys. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to drive this right in here and wait out that dumbass sandstorm. Yay! Got a good amount of aluminum, not too bad. Could have done better on this. Could have done better.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Nothing really to do until that sandstorm passes, so I guess I'll just sit here. Just got an email that said 1 million people have awakened for Dune Awakening. It says that 121,653,795 building pieces have been used. 66,883 people have died to sandstorms. 517,585 ornithopters have been crafted. Interesting. This is a cool statistic. 25% of the starting mentors have been Swordmaster, 24% Trooper, 20% Mentat, and 31% Bene Gesserit. 816,720 deaths to Shai-Hulud. I guess being eaten by worms is good business.
Sector weather alert.
Whoa.
A large sandstorm.
I believe that is 6,110,692,000 grams of spice have been consumed. 463,231 players have ventured beyond the Haga Basin, suggesting that I guess that's probably going specifically to the deep desert and not necessarily just going to Arakeen. 25,529,000 square kilometers have been surveyed. 628,000 people have died in the deep desert. 56,253 milliliters of blood have been extracted from the little mouse Muad'Dib. I didn't know you could even do that. 101,259 Chris knives crafted from sandworm teeth. I mean, that's a one-shot weapon. That's crazy. And 121,941 guilds formed. So I guess interesting stuff. Over half the players have ornithopters. Well, technically they could, I guess. And well over half have died in the deep desert. Or, you know, potentially. All right, we're good. Let's get out of here. thing I want most, even over all that luscious, beautiful aluminum, is some damn fuel cells. I am obsessed with filling my generators to max. Oh, where am I? The Atreides place? Or am I at the... Oh, I'm at the crashed ship. Let's get out of here. I have no business to transact there. Fill up the water from the still suit. It's always good to keep that in the body as opposed to just letting it sit in the pockets. Alright, we're going to head back to base and do that Jasminian run. And, yeah. That'll be it. I'm just assuming the person behind me wants that. I'm probably wrong. I should have just taken it. You love this nice little path. I mean, it looks like it's meant to be here for buggies to travel around on. Oh, you got a lot of room. Oh, dude's like, get out of my way. That means he probably did not stop for the... Yeah, he didn't stop for this either. And he's got somewhere to be. I see something I might want over here. Yay, fuel cells. The obsession continues. Oh, and I'm of course too close. The heck? There we go. Look at that. Look at it just crank up to 512 freaking ones. And if I could not be poor, I think, if it wasn't poor efficiency, I think it'd get up in there 600-700 per? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. 500 is plenty. Considering that I only get 90 with my hand cut array. Yes. How we doing? Still got a little bit of room left. Thank God I can start making my way back though. It's going to be a long drive. Should drive this thing over and get a bunch of Ethereum crystals so I can have some of that cobalt paste. Oops. Dude. I think he just got mad at me, but he ran into me. Uh-oh. I appear to have gone the wrong way. Yeah, I really did. Well, this would have been perfect if I was going after the Ethereum crystals, but I'm not. So what a waste of time. Etherite crystals, however they're said. I have no idea if where I'm even going is going to get me where I need to be. I do know that if I have the chance to jump off a cliff, I'll try it just to see if this thing is going to weather it. Of course, now would be the perfect time to find out that they fixed it. Oh, here we go. Jump. Whoa. Oh, and it perfectly survived. No fall damage for vehicles yet. Did you see this? I think that would be quicksand. I'll do my best to avoid it. Because while you can withstand a fall from a very high drop, you cannot necessarily survive quicksand. Saw that one guy talking online about how he was about to be eaten by a worm and his sand bike got caught in the quicksand and actually ended up saving him because the bike blew up and he died, which meant that he didn't lose all of his stuff since the worm didn't get him. Oh, inventory is full. Yeah, look at that. Look at that quicksand. It's always quite funny that you'd rather die in a horrible bike accident than be eaten by a worm, but considering the consequences of each in this game, it makes some twisted sense. Alright, it's not that long a trip, just 1,700 meters, and we'll be back. We'll grab the radiation suit, some iodine pills, the Thopter, cruise down and get some jasminium crystals, and I don't know, I think I'll have had a very successful gathering run. I'm going to need to get the planetologist power to adjust the way I use fuel on these ground vehicles, because my goodness, just cranking it. There are quite a few cool powers that are passives that I just don't quite have yet. And leveling has slowed down since the contracts aren't quite as plentiful either. Kind of need to just go and do the rest of the advanced class stuff so that I get some experience, get a few more skill points. But you know, they always involve flying back to Arakeen or Harko Village, and it's just kind of inconvenient. Alright, we're home. Let's go dump this crap off and grab that Thopter. Alright, let's see. Is this the place to put these? I don't know. Maybe. All right, before I do anything else, I want to get a couple more fuel cells going. I wonder how I get the large fuel cells. Is it plastinium for large fuel cells? That's construction. Oops. I guess that they can be used for other things. I would have thought this would be where I'd find the fuel cell upgrades. Maybe it's just something that you're allowed to build in the advanced fabricator, as opposed to this crappy one. All right, there should be more than enough. There we go. Cool. Oh, I still got 1,000 left too. Wow. Nice. So I got the survey probe just so that I can go out and get some of those journeys done, because I haven't surveyed anything. Go for it. Take a while. Okay. And just so that I don't forget, I'm going to run down here and I'm going to refuel the buggy so that next time I play, I can just jump in it and do stuff rather than go, oh man. Starting to lose some steam on the thought of running out there to do that run. Let's see, what do I need to do here? Well, drop this off. That was only made for a journey. Dump that in there. Let's see. Now those are going to go upstairs and find the radiation suit. I bet you that I put it upstairs. At least I hope so. Yes. Phew. Okay. So we're going to put these in here. Grab my important bits. Don't need that. I definitely don't need that. I'll eat that. Drop this in here. Let's see. I'll keep those. And then that can go in here. And I think I'm good. Let's go ahead and put the suit on. Eat that. I don't know if I'm gonna need the bandages. I definitely don't need the exsanguinator, so there we go. And here we go. So my method to do this is to fly down here and stay sort of as close to this area as possible until we get way down here, and then slide over and grab the jasminium. That way you're not gathering a whole bunch of radiation for no reason. I should have had some water before I left, but oh well, whatever. I'm gaining a bunch of altitude to make this trip a little quicker. And there we go. Now we'll glide as far as we can. Only 2 skill points. I need to get a skill with him in order to continue. I have to get all the way up to this. Ugh. I guess I could get rid of it when I'm done. How are we doing here? Okay, so we're about to pass into shoal right here. But then I will cut harder over this way as soon as we see any sort of radiation happening. I'll have to buy some altitude here in a moment. We're getting to the point where a very ambitious worm could eat me out of the sky. I've never seen it. I should actually look that up. It'd be kind of cool to see. I have another base right over there that I built for the video I did. It's not out as of what I'm doing this very second, but I have a video about another adventure I did that I didn't stream. I cut that one up a little bit because there's a whole lot of trial and error that wouldn't have been as much fun to watch. Alright, are we close enough to where the jasminium will drop? Or do I need to go? I think I need to go a little deeper. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, we're about to hit the... Oh, there's the radiation. That's kicked in. I think I want to go further south. I didn't know I could refuel midair. That's kind of awesome. That is going to be very useful. Alright, so once we cross this threshold, then we can cut across. Oh, there's one of the ships. You need a radiated slag to upgrade your power pack. It was not hard to get, I'm going to tell you. I was actually very surprised. Alright, here we go. As soon as I land, I'll take some of the iodine pills. This will be a partial scouting run to see if I can find any good sources of jasminium to come back to. And remember that jasminium grows in pools of irradiated gunk. I wonder if worms come down here. I've been down here a few times and haven't really encountered any, but it's not to say that they aren't just chomping people. Oh, there's some. I think. Yep, here we go. Look at that slightly more complicated scan pattern. Oops, I did not take my iodine. There we go. There's one place out here, and once I find it, I'll mark it, but I found like 5 or 6 of the nodes. Let's see, we're not even at 25%, so we're good. Let's keep going. These larger masses over here tend to have quite a few. And you see, we don't have too far to go to escape the radiation if we just fly right over there. One there. And it's always a shame to land for a single node, but whatever. The iodine really does seem to be doing the trick, so. Considering the story, the actual story mode of the game, and if you finished it, you probably know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't necessarily be worrying too much about radiation. Alright, we're almost to 50%. I gotta run back here and dump this stuff. Where is it? I'll grab this last one and then we gotta fly out of here. Oh, yeah. You gotta get up high to use the stupid survey tool. Alright, technically it's better to leave at this point, but let's mark this area because it looks good. We want to go east. Right? Yeah. I guess technically I could have left the map. Sunrise over Arrakis. Prepare to melt. Half the United States right now feels like Arrakis, from what I understand. Funny, I'm flying around on this Thopter and I just heard an actual helicopter outside. I was like, is that in the game? Well, that's a worm. See him? He's just swimming around out there. Okay. So we're already good. I could fly all the way back there, but I'm going to try a couple of closer places. Also, I'm going to try and do that survey. I wonder if we can do it right in this stone here, if that's high enough. Alright, just gotta wait 24 seconds. Let's look around. Let's see. See that over there is... I think some of the Jasminium will be in those craters that I can see. Come on, hurry it up. Alright, we didn't really impact the radiation level that much. So we can continue on. Oh, I see some. Ooh, I see a lot. I think I'm going to park it right here. Come up and get this one first. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at my inventory. Dumbass. Well, we'll swing by and drop it off. No point in letting it get too full when the thopter's right there. There we go. Okay, where's that other one? There it is. Alright. Pretty sure that's all we get here. How we doing? Oh, we're not even really a quarter of the way. We're good. Let's dump that in there. I think I can at least get one. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. 3 in 1. And then I'll have to play, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get a little later. Oops. I just hit the window key. Okay, I'm going to go for the back one first. $880 so far. I need to see how much fun stuff is. Oh, it's actually got quite a bit. Good. It is, but I'm running out of water. Alright, I think I can get those before I die. So you got like 2 minutes left when it turns dark red. At least that's what I think. Alright, we're out of here. not a bad run at all. No, that was weird. All right, once we get out of here, I think I'm just going to go north. I don't think I need any more. And I think that will be the end of our Labar Jasminium run. Oh, I think my iodine pill wore off. Looks like I need to do some repairs. Although it is kind of a false positive when you see them orange, because it usually means they're still at 50 freaking percent. Just kind of wish that it was not quite so absurd. Oh my goodness, it's at 65% and it's already turned orange. Come on, man. I kind of wish that you could decide when those turned colors. So like, I would have it set to where it started to turn orange around 50 and then turn red around 25. You know, unless it's really fast, unless it breaks really fast after it gets down that low. And I don't know if it does, because I've never let it get that low. I start to have anxiety about it being orange. What else can I put in that empty module slot? Oh, I just saw a good reason to get the Assault Thopter. You can put a booster and the storage on it together. Interesting. But I don't think it's as fast as a Scout Thopter anyway, so... I guess that you can't put rockets on it if you do that, though. Oh, we're so close to home. Literally just beyond the crossroads there. All right, so now that we're here, I can put my gear back on. All right. We don't need our shield on in the base. How are we doing here? Oh, still got 200. Let's see. An hour and 40 minutes. Okay, go watch a movie and come back. Let's see. I think I can put the Jasminium in here. I think you know what time it is. There we go. So for that, yeah, that's good. That's good news. We're gonna be dumping some water to create this stuff. But for right now, I gotta find to put all this jasminium. Gotta find a place for it. All right, 1,200 jasminium. That's nothing to sneeze at. And I think everything's empty, and I'm good. I can put those two things back up with the ornithopter. So I can do 150. Oh, because that's all the water I've got. Nice. Okay. Cool. So I can make a lot of duraluminum now. Oh, I'm trying to put that in there and I can't. Let's put that there. Let's just break that piece of trash down. There we go. Let's see what it's going to take to make this slave armor. Steel. Some water. Ooh, silicon blocks. That sucks. Let's just do it. I don't care. It's not like I can't get more stuff. And I have a very clever way to get my hands on the silicon blocks now, so when that's done, we'll finish the journey. And let's take a look. Survey the eastern shield wall. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that right now. How have I not been to a freaking Imperial testing station? That's insane. Oh yeah, I'm like on the verge of dying of thirst. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's go and recycle that trash that I will never ever use. Interesting thing to get out of all of those mats that just got wasted. Okay, so I'm gonna do that contract really quick too. It's been plaguing me. Do I have enough healing stuff? I have no healing stuff. F5's enough. I sincerely doubt this contract's gonna really be that much of a challenge. Let's make sure I got the stupid scanner. That's the only reason it's still here is because I forgot the scanner last time I tried to do it. Oh yeah, this is the wreck. This is a it's an annoying area. Alright. And while I'm here, let's just do this. What? Need 13 more meters. Wow, okay. Whoa. This guy means it. All I want to do is use my hand scanner here, guys.
Reloading! Need to reload!
Bad timing to reload the guy with the shield running on. Or a gal in this case. Hand scanner to that, since it is not working here anyway. My goodness.
I see someone.
Kind of funny, actually. That's all it took.
I need help.
The lightning worms. Death will be there.
Why not collect a little, right? In fact, did I get all these guys? Yes. This one? Alright. So I thought I got rid of one of my Scipio bags, but it turns out that it was fine. It was very strange. It just sort of disappeared for a while and then it reappeared. Okay, and so we know for a fact that surveying this area it's just not tall enough. And I was up there when I did that. I have to go up there, I bet. Just seems like they should be tall enough. Wow. Okay. That would have been funny. I mean, look how high I was. That should have been more than enough. Where is this? Whoa, it's way down there? Okay. Survey. Considering that I don't even think the Thopter can fly high enough to do this, it better be high enough where I'm going. I think I can land on this tiny outcropping right here. Slide right off though. There we go. Oh, I guess we're going there. This seems reasonable. Is anybody awake? Oh, yep, that guy's here.
Where's that guy?
Whoa, 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 hi. Probably should have resorted to your knife. Alright, it's in here somewhere, huh? Do I have to use the stupid hand scanner? Alright, let's call him. Another sandfly site nearby. Locate their communication strap, blah, 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 blah. Hey, got some money out of that. That's nice. Alright, I don't need those. How far away? Are you kidding me, dude? How far do you want me to fly to do this? Wow. Just waste my gas. Alright, because I'm already in the mode, I'm going to do it. Here we go. Guess it's that little place. What really sucks is having to go all the way back. Ooh! Ooh, I could go to Arakeen if I had it. I do. That's probably a terrible thing. No idea how I hit, what button I hit there to do that. All right.
Reveal yourself. Who's that? Who's there? You're in water. Reloading.
Didn't hear your friends shooting guns, huh? That was completely unnecessary, but very funny. Oh, someone has like some kind of weapon that does slow blading. That's cool. Well, at least I did the Harkonnens a favor by taking care of all the bad guys for them. Hi. Everybody's... Oops. Very kind of them to Kung Fu movie style this. Oh, and we're all full up. All right, let's talk to the guy who sent us on this cockamamie mission. Now I suggest you leave. Oh, achievement. Payload contract done. Cool. And there we go. There's the base. I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. I am. I honestly think that is the last of the contracts that I can do before I have to make that Cutter Race 6. Tried to buy one in the auction house, no one's selling it. I mean, it is like the highest end version, and they just want you to give it to these guys for 14 grand, and it finishes a chain, which is just kind of trash. Let me see, am I right? Yeah, this is for the Mentat. So yeah, this is the last contract that's in launch. The only other missions I have is to finish the advanced training for the 4 classes, and I did finish all of them for the Bene Gesserit. So I just got the Swordmaster to do. Got to figure out the Planetologist. So yeah, I still got plenty to do as far as that stuff is concerned, but it isn't as lucrative as doing the actual contracts. All right, let's see. What did I go out there for again? Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Holy crap. Doesn't do much damage, though. And I'm at the 21 grand. Yeah, all around not too bad. Not too bad. I hope they had some more contracts soon. All right, that's gonna take what? Another hour and 15 minutes. How are we doing for water? Why is the water still not gone up? I would have thought that these would have finished. Oh, nope. 36 minutes. And 36 minutes. I practically need another blood purifier. All right, next time I will do a run for the Aetherite crystals, I think. And I have to find a new way to make money. Probably going to have to start selling mats on the market. It's funny that these are only worth 200. That's quite a few activities for 200 experience. But I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, I kind of feel like going over and seeing if there are more. Oh. Oh. Well. That's that. Anyway, that's it for today. We did our death run. We did a Jasminium run. Did a contract. Grabbed a whole lot of aluminum. And, yeah, all around, very lucrative experience. I love that that didn't actually hurt. But, okay. So that's it for now. I will see you again next time. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy.